everyone, I hope that you're all doing well. I promised you guys a little review and an update on the Tone It Up 5-day slim down that I started a couple of weeks ago now for 5 days. If you've just stumbled across this video and you're watching this and you don't know what Tone It Up is, or you've never seen my videos before, then I'd suggest you go watch that video because it will tell you a little bit about Tone It Up. There are some links to their website which will be below as well, and just give you a little bit of background as to why I'm doing this. I do a 7-day slim down as part of the original plan, but as part of the Beach Babe little additional plan that you get, you also get a 5-day slim down, which is kind of more fruit based, and I decided to go for that one because it was 5 days till my birthday and I thought it would be a good introduction to the Tone It Up community. Let's get it out of the way before I start rambling on. I lost 5 pounds in the 5 days on the 5-day slim down, and I also lost an inch from my abs and half an inch from everywhere else, like my arms, my legs, my waist, my hips, and my chest. So I'm really pleased with that, really pleased. As I mentioned in my last video, which I'll link here if you haven't watched that already, I do suffer from PCOS. Weight loss has been a very uphill struggle for me. The weight gain came about because of the PCOS, and then I've just found it really hard to shift it. Found it really difficult to know what kind of foods to eat for insulin resistance and that kind of thing. I actually just got a package in the post from Karina and Katrina, so if you're watching this, girls, thank you so much. You've no idea, I screamed the house down, I did a little dance, I was so excited, and I'm wearing my Tone It Up sweatshirt right now. Yay! I'm very pleased to report that the Tone It Up 5-day slim down was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I love carbs. I have tried recently to eat less refined carbs, should I say, and better carbs for you, like, you know, going to sweet potatoes, whole wheat, whole grain pasta instead of white pasta and potatoes and things like that, and bread. Tried to cut bread out, but I do love carbs, so I thought I would find it very difficult. You can have some carbs on the Tone It Up main plan. The 5-day slim down is quite strict, and I didn't miss them. I really didn't miss them once. I think the reason I found it easy is because before I think I was severely lacking in protein. Being a vegetarian, even though I tried to eat, you know, pulses and beans and things like that, I think I was lacking in protein, if I'm being completely honest, and so I think the protein that I was having in the morning especially helped me stay full for longer. It helped me just be more awake, more alert, have more energy, just help my body in general. Felt really great. Day 1 and day 2 I felt amazing. My monthly friend came on day 3. It was a challenge, without going into way too much detail, but I think it's important that you guys know this. I'd been on 4 or 5 different kinds of birth control pills over the time that I've had PCOS, and 4 of those have been in the last 7 months. I haven't actually had a natural period for 7 months. I did feel quite ill. I suffer quite badly with it because of the PCOS. I get nausea, headache, really bad pains. I did feel some cravings coming on. I just wanted to curl up and go to bed, but I didn't. I did the 30-day shred level 1 because I thought that would be kind of a good thing to do, and you know, I've never done exercise and felt bad after it. You know, you're always glad when you've done exercise, aren't you? So I thought, you know, push yourself, do it, and you'll feel better afterwards. And I was glad that I'd exercised, but I did, with the pain, I think I did maybe too much. The following day when I still had bad pains, I didn't do my afternoon exercise, but I still went for a 40-minute walk in the morning, so I did get some exercise in. I just didn't do my afternoon workout. Day 3 I did struggle a little bit with cravings, so I took myself to the supermarket and I was completely focused. I was like, okay, you need to pick something that will feel like a treat but it's still healthy, and we don't have Lara bars in the UK. Well, you can order them from Amazon, but you have to order a huge box. I went into the supermarket and I went straight to the health food section and I found something called a naked bar, which I'm going to do a separate video on naked bars, I think, for anyone that's not tried them. I think, you know, they're really great. They only have like 3 ingredients. It's like dates, pecans and almonds and things like that. It's just basically fruit and nuts. They kind of look to me to be the UK equivalent of the Lara bar, so rather than my meal 4, my kind of snack meal, I had one of these, which is an equivalent to a Lara bar instead, and I got the cocoa orange one, chocolate orange one, which is just got a little bit of organic cocoa powder in, and I felt really good after it. I felt like I treated myself, but I'd definitely not strayed from the plan. So that's kind of the only thing that I did different to how the plan is laid out. Just another bit of background as well, sorry to keep going on about this, but usually during my monthly cycle I do retain a lot of water. up to £7, up to like half a stone in the UK if you're going by UK measurements. That's a lot of weight to be carrying extra every month, even if it is just water weight. It is something that knocks my confidence. Clothes that fit days before I struggle to get into, I struggle to fasten things up, and it is something that I really do have a tough time with. Always read, kind of stay away from the salty, fatty, starchy foods when it is that time of the month, because they only make things worse. But it's really hard to. I struggle with it. And even if I only touch a little bit of starchy or salty food, I tend to bloat up. So this for me was a massive breakthrough, and I'm just so happy. I've never felt better. I just feel really, really good, and I would wholeheartedly recommend the Tone It Up plan. A lot of you have been asking me, you know, is it worth the money, because it is expensive. I don't really think it is expensive. When you break it down, I really don't think for a lifetime membership that it is expensive, but I understand that it's a lot of money to give in one go. I would say watch the channel, watch the videos, do the exercises, look at some of their recipes, look at some of the things that they talk about, and if you feel like it would fit in with your lifestyle, then you can make a more informed decision, because everybody's different. Personally, I've found it amazingly useful and amazingly worthwhile and so worth it. Yeah, I've just really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to carry on with it now. I just want to say as well, thank you so much to anyone else who's doing Tone It Up, or even anyone that isn't. The community around Tone It Up is the most fantastic thing that I've ever encountered, and I had, like I already mentioned in my other video, I had floods of welcome messages. I've just had so many nice messages and support, and hopefully I've been, you know, liking the people's things on the Tone It Up kind of social network, and, you know, maybe encouraging them a little bit. I hope so, because I've felt very welcomed, and Karina and Katrina have seriously inspired me and motivated me. They put my last video on their Facebook page, which I nearly dropped dead when I saw that, because those girls are like serious heroes to me, and so just the fact that they had watched that video and then recommended it to people, it just blew me away. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye!